I arrived as a speaker on YouTube in 2000, I don't know, 16, 15. And throughout the journey, I remember quite early on, through this traumatic course of that awakened state, that enlightened state, that broken state. You have to be broken before you can be whole, you see. But through this broken state, I remember a comment from Mooji a couple of years after this godly or conscious, godly intervention or conscious shift in consciousness, both the same. Don't speak until it's all over. That's not exactly the words he said, but that's what he was making. That was what he was putting forward, not to me personally, to the audience, to the listeners. And it meant you're not really getting it as a human. You need to get it as a human. I know I'm not this body alone. I know that there's something far more mystical in this world. Not after the body goes, now. In this here-ness, in this now-ness, in this awareness, you'll see vast things that will blow your mind. But they're there to blow your mind for a positive and a negative way. You see, the mind either wants to be up here, enhanced, overwhelmed, sat, chit, and under joy, or it's down here, suffering, depression, anxiety, and suicidal tendencies. Both of these ways are not balanced, you see. They're not balanced. That's why Buddha, after all his traumatic stages of, I don't know what the Buddhist terms are, but let's call it enlightenment, he accepted the balance. He accepted the connected whole appearance of being and being human. So, of course, I didn't listen to what Mooji was saying, because in a non-dual state, in a completely non-dual state, there's no listener, there's no doer, there's no participant, there's no interested party, there's no form, there's no division, there's no singular entity, there's no understanding, there's no intelligence, no information, no knowledge, no beliefs, no hopes, no desires, no attachments, no associations, no relationships. There's a relationship with God, and it's pure, or consciousness, for the ones that cannot cope with this word God, which it is just a word, consciousness just a word. Anyway, enough of that. Speaking from the balanced mind, regardless of what is known, that this is just a fluctuation, a flotation with this planet. It's a meeting, a getting to know. It's that if you imagine a meeting with Jesus or Krishna or God or Buddha, it's the same meeting. You see, the planet is worth meeting. Planet being that what gives us life, the existence, the relationship, the oneness, because without this planet we have no life as a human. But you don't fall into the trap of saying, let's look after the planet, because you're beginning to say, well, I'm going to look after something other than my body. If you let it happen, the planet is already looking after your body. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to make any effort to have oxygen, to have breath, to have food. Oh yes, we make excuses. I have no food. I have no food. I have no food. And then you understand that through this awakening enlightenment, for weeks and months you never ate and you still survived. You see, you understand the monks that used to eat tree bark. So we are much more powerful without depending on or believing that if we don't have food we're going to die instantly. It's but of course, if you're not a monk eating tree bark, or if you're not awakened or enlightenment, you think food is the most important thing. And if that's what your mind says, that's what your mind says, and that's okay, So, since 2016, you'll find there's a dissolution of the enlightenment, the awakening. Cannot remove it, it's still there, still deeply entrenched. Still, this relationship with God is so deep and profound, but it's not shareable. You don't go to church and practice and preach and tell everyone else how God is and what He's thinking and what He's doing. That's ego. You come on this world alone and you live this world alone. You have flirtations with other beings. You have fluctuations of states of mind and experiences, but you live alone, and you are always alone. So there's no need to teach others, because what you're teaching them is just another flirtation, another fluctuation of a mental state, a possibility to change your mind into this quality or that quality. That's what you're doing, you see. But for others, others who have experienced this joy, they feel obligated. They feel as if they have to follow in Christ's footsteps and preach and teach and hold satsangs and do all the things that can possibly ease each human being's transition from this gory flesh object into peace and tranquility. So one of the things that's consistent from 2016 and to this very moment, to this very day, is what the sages said. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind doesn't mean I don't care. It means whatever's taking place, it's okay. Whatever's taking place, it's okay. So in serious illness, which I had 4 years ago, it was okay. If the body survived, it was okay. If it didn't survive, it was okay. I don't mind, you see, because there's something much more mysterious and powerful within us all. I'm not going to entangle your mind with souls, spirits. I'll leave that to the experts, the ones that the Ram Dasses, the Mujis, the Eckhart Tolles, the Adyashantis, the Gangajis, all those that are experienced and have certificates and are much more profound and elegant and etiquette speakers, you see. You always, in life, you always seem to be attracted to those that are similar. You see, that's why I was attracted to the Krishnamurtis, because they don't preach, they don't give anything away, they don't tell you how it is, they don't tell you what to do it, they just sit and give you the space to listen to the words. But what they're attempting to do with no effort is to listen to that what is beyond the words, the essence of the words, the essence of life, the essence of the flavors, the essence of your emotional needs, not the needs of the planet, the needs of the foods, the material objects, the sex, the drugs, the relationships, the essence of your needs to be here and truly experience yourself as that what you are. And what you are is what you perceive to be. We are given a mind that gives us perception, and intelligence and information and ways and language to say, this is what I am. I am a human. I am a soul. I am white. I am a name. I am of this origin. I am of this gender. I am whatever I want to be, I say I am. You see? And others can look at you as if, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, when you exaggerate, when you say, I am Graham, but I am a woman. It's no, what you talking about? You know, I see you have, I watch in the shower, you know, you're not a man, a woman. So you have to be very careful in how you understand and what you say you are. So for myself, it's better to say I'm nothing. It's better to say I'm nothing, you see, because no one can confront you with nothing. Because when you really understand nothing, you understand that there's nothing to get out of nothing. So the questions will not keep you in nothing. The questions are just, so who are you? Nothing. Yes, but you must be something. No, nothing. So were you born from your mother? Nothing. No thing. And they get fed up and they walk away and they say, nutcase. But the fact is they don't ask these questions, you see, because you don't project nothingness. It's impossible to project nothingness. We're here to be something, you see. And in your own inner voice, when they say, that's a question, you say nothing. Something says, yes, but you're more than nothing. And that's when you understand God. He's accepting of your ignorance. He's accepting of your politeness, not to engage in confrontation, not to engage in ways that can complicate others' minds. It's not complicated when you say you're nothing. They say, well, yeah, in that case, it's all over in 1 minute. And they walk away and they say, I'm not going to talk to that one again. And it's over, finished, relationship over, done, move on. So it's not that you're trying to be something special. You're understanding fully that others, that they need their space. They need to address their own reason for being here, their own methods, their own politics, their own religion, their own whatever it is that you are attached to or you are associating with. It's deeply yours. It's deeply yours. No one is here or should be here to interrogate or question or confuse you into what you think you know. Your mind will keep thinking and thinking and thinking until it's fed up thinking, and it will tell you, right, okay, no more thoughts, consciousness, this new surge is coming our way, and I want you, you're special. Mind is speaking to itself, the thoughts are speaking to itself, you're special. And when it comes and blows you away, and you're full of joy and enlightenment, you feel special. But when someone says you're not special, you say, yeah, I don't mind, that's okay. And the specialness dissolves, you see, the specialness dissolves into Buddha state, the natural state of being. So it's not that you have lost your enlightenment, you've lost your awakening, so therefore I'm not going to give this one any more attention. You cannot lose anything, but you cannot gain anything. You see, you're always that what you are. The choices of following and you know, listening to specific people or reading specific books or whatever, it's just an idea that I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to face up to myself. I'm not ready to look into the eyes of Buddha, Christ, Krishna. I'm not ready. It's too much for me. Yeah. And when you don't get the choice, you certainly don't take the praise and say, I became enlightened because I did this. No, it scooped me up. It scooped me up. Don't know why. Not special. Can't be special. Had to get a helping hand, you see. I had to get a helping hand, so how can I be the special one, you see? So you say, I don't mind not being special. I don't mind not being rich. I don't mind if this is just a dream. I don't mind if it's real. I don't mind. I'm simply okay with life as it is. And that's what I would really like to leave you with. A very honest and genuine, which can be understood by a basic, simple mind. You know, I'm okay. Everything is okay. I understand the complications of the world, and I understand that complications will come tomorrow, if they come in a problematic way of illness in the family or illness to myself, or if I decide to switch the TV on and listen to the bullshit of what's taking place to remind me that I'm not a good person, you see, because I'm sitting at home in a comfortable room on a television screen, and all these people are dying for the cause. And they've no say in their dying. They've no say. They're just being bombed. You understand the crudity and the disgust of and the septic mind of human. You understand that fully, and you understand that whatever it is that drives people to put people to war, or to go to war, or to harm another human being, is something that is hopefully part of the dream and not real. Because a television screen I see is just a choice. You know, you can turn it on and you know everything, and you suffer. You suffer your intolerable ways of not having the power to help, the power to tell, the power to show, the power to, you know, give your opinion to. Or you can leave it off and you know nothing except the landscape outside your window, the beautiful skies and greens and trees and waters and lakes and nature. But, you know, that's also ignorant, because, you know, it's going to happen to you one day. One day the bomb's going to come, and you're going to have to change your mind, you see, change your attitude. Because that's what we do. We love bombing each other. We love the idea of war movies and aliens and all that stuff to keep our minds, you know, full. If we're not full, we're going to start awakening. If we start awakening, we have problems. We have no one to do the work. We've just got that. I don't mind. You mind? No, I don't mind. What about you? I don't mind. Yeah, what about the president of the country? What do you? I don't mind. What about the king? I don't mind. What about the homeless man? I don't mind. You know, what's going to happen? You see, we're all going to be happy and contented beings. We're all going to be Buddha nature. But that's a dream, you see. It's another part of my dream. It's not a dream when you experience it. It's not a dream when you meet God. It's not a dream when consciousness absolutely dissolves your whole history of what you are, and then slowly gives you it back when it thinks you're ready. Well, I'm ready, you see, I'm ready. But I'm not ready to participate and solve the world's problems and help. And I'm ready to be here, present, aware. I'm ready to be just what I am. I like to leave you with a very genuine comment. It genuine from the very core of consciousness, from the very core of my being, is I don't mind. You see, it's okay. Whatever it is, it truly is. And whenever I see it as it truly is, everything is truly as it is. Thank you for the 10 years. I may come back, you know, I'm not. I've had more curtain calls than Frank Sinatra, I think. So I don't know, but I don't mind. You know, as long as you understand that whatever you are, you truly are. You truly are whatever you are. And if you discover the original birth of where you are and where you're looking from, you'll understand fully the genuinity of life, the genuinity of those who promote equal, genuine, and balanced, peaceful living for all. And that's what I wish for you. Namaste.